Take a picture. It might last you a little longer. In America, my only wish that our faith in God was a little stronger. In America.
Here's a list of some things you'll need to get.
Okay.
Have a good trip.
A small cooler, bag of ice. My name is Ricky, I'm 33 years old, and I've lived in Los Angeles for about 5 years now. 2 bags of Wise Golden Originals, all right. I work for a cannabis company, do content creation and photography. Who doesn't love a good road trip? You have to have a good partner in crime on the road trip. I think everybody that I come across, I have something to learn from them. All right.
All right.
My name is Michael Rizzo, age 41. I'm married. I have one daughter, Chloe. She's 7 years old. I was told I would be on a road trip, and I don't know much more than that, but I'm here for the adventure. I'm hoping that I can make some memories while I'm doing it and maybe meet some good people along the way. What's up, man?
What's
You
going
Ricky?
on? Ricky, yeah.
Mike, pleasure.
Mike?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Who are you? Are you my road trip buddy?
I'm your road trip buddy.
All right, let's do
Let's
it.
do it, bro.
Okay, let's do it, man.
Hugs already, I like it.
Yeah.
I was a little taken back by the hug and...
You know, I kind of hugged him, but it was like one of those bro hugs.
Here's a map
Oh.
and a question for you.
Oh, shit. How have your views on America been shaped?
That's a tough one.
The car is outside waiting for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
What is this shit?
All right.
You've got the whole what about America thing?
What shaped your views of America? I don't know. Let's find out. I think I have to put it, maybe it blew out, possibly. My ass is on it.
That's how my view of America was shaped, from my ass.
My ass.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
We're doing it.
And so it begins.
So first order of business is getting on the 95.
Outstanding.
So people call you Mike?
I respond to Rizzo.
I know a Rizzo in New York.
I'm a Rizzo.
Are you related to Vinny Rizzo?
I'm not related.
He was my roommate for a year at the Naval Academy Prep School. And he was a super Italian, proud.
Oh, forget it.
He worked out, gym tan laundry, but he was like 5'5".
And that's the reason why I don't tell most people that my name is Rizzo. Naval Academy, wow.
Yeah, it's been a ride, man, for sure.
That's awesome. You know, I wanted to go into the service when we were in high school, and I didn't. I mean, I don't have very many regrets, but that's definitely one of them.
I grew up with my mom and my sister.
Okay.
I also grew up with my grandparents. I always wanted to protect my family, and when 9/11 happened, I felt so helpless and defenseless, and that was what lit a fire in me to join the military and to serve my country. I served for 12 years.
Really?
I was a naval officer, deployed twice. Now I'm in California, trying to just figure out my path in life.
Right.
So you said civil engineer?
Or civil service. Yeah.
So tell me about that, what's that?
Well, I'm a garbage man. So
Okay.
City sanitation worker.
All right.
Yeah. And that's what I do now. I've been doing that for like, I'm in my 11th year.
You drive the trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I drive and you know, load garbage every day. I mean, at this point now, I got like a steady route and all that other stuff. I'm like the Joe Six-Pack guy, you know what I mean?
Joe Six-Pack?
The blue collar guy.
Yeah.
You know
okay,
what I mean?
I get what you're saying,
And,
This question that they want us to talk about says, how have your views on America been shaped?
Just think my father, like my parents, he was rough. He was a little tough growing up.
Your dad was?
Yeah, a little bit, you know, and he was always kind of a little political. I mean, he's a...
What did your dad do?
He did the same thing I'm doing. He worked for
Okay.
the city, but he was a boss, so.
Are you political a lot, or do you listen to the news, or?
Yeah, you know, man, I feel like I am. I mean, you know, all leading up to the last election, I was following it closely. It's tough to listen to the issues when everybody's shitting on one another, you know?
Are you a Trump fan? Let's
Listen.
get to know each other, man. We're in a car stuck together. We might as well.
I thought he was the lesser of the two evils, for sure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you like consider yourself a political guy?
I'm becoming more interested the older I get. You know, I never knew who my father was, so
That's rough.
my family raised me to just treat everybody the way that you want to be treated. And you see some like really negative things that come out. You know, there's a lot of things that our country needs work on.
There was a lot of things.
Yeah, and you know, the things that we need to work on are pretty serious things. Some of the other countries are doing it a lot better.
And you think it's a bad thing to say that we're the greatest country in the world?
I think it's better to be honest with ourselves. A lot of people that follow him are,
That's the Pentagon?
yeah, that's Pentagon.
Shit. Cool. Sorry, didn't mean to
No,
cut you
this
off.
is cool, yeah. Yeah, we're in DC now.
We are in DC.
9/11 Heroes Memorial Highway, that's pretty cool.
It's pretty deep, bro. Pretty deep.
Yeah. Wow.
I gotta tell you, bro. I mean, we were on a conversation before, and you talked about 9/11, but I was with a girl that, you know, got killed on 9/11 in the towers, so
You knew a girl?
I was engaged to a girl. We were like the whole high school sweetheart thing, you know? Like, I knew her since kindergarten.
Your fiance?
Yeah, yeah. Floor 101, yeah, North Tower.
Man, I am sorry to hear that. Have you gone to the World Trade Center?
I have not. I've not gone since I guess, a couple of years after it happened. I was there like 2 days afterwards for the cleanup.
Yeah.
You know, I volunteered some of my time. It's not something that it's like easy to talk about for many, many years, but
I'm sorry that happened, man.
thank you. Driving in New York City, drive past the Trade Center a lot, and over years, you know, you kind of lose that feeling. So, kind of brought back some memories driving past the Pentagon for the first time. It's pretty intense. I've never been to DC before, so it was a pretty powerful thing to see. And just, you know, building after building is just history as you're just driving through. It's pretty wild, you know, beautiful.
There's like writers and landowners, farmers. It's not just like politicians and lawyers.
Right, right. Like everybody had a hand in it, you know?
Yeah. What is this?
On the island, we found another clue and more directions, so it seems like we'll be traveling further. This adventure isn't over. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You think the military was like a thing that you kind of seeked out for, I don't know, I mean, to replace like discipline maybe that you may have gotten
Absolutely.
from, you know,
Yeah,
from like
yeah,
a
yeah.
father figure type?
I was definitely a troublemaker, and I definitely, I was always getting into mischief, and it also allowed me to see the world. You know, I traveled so much, and I got to see so many other cultures. Man, I wish America would adopt siestas.
Yeah, right.
Man.
I thought that was bullshit. I guess that's
It's
real.
so true, man.
That's really
Not
real.
every country, but you know, some of them. The whole entire country respects nap time. Like, how do
Adult
you-
nap time, huh?
Yeah.
I tell you, man. I've worked with a couple of guys that, you know, are applying that nap time theory.
Yeah. We need to go right.
Okay.
That's $3.95.
All right. Got it, man.
We're getting caught up in the conversation
it.
and not in the driving. And just like you, family meant more to me as I got older. I lost my mom a couple years ago. She died of a sudden heart attack. And that really affected me a lot. Did you ever get closure at all, or?
No. I mean, she was on, I think, floor 101, and certainly, like, when the first plane hit, that's right where she was, I assume. So there was nothing ever recovered as far as I know. Yeah, that's tough. I think about my father giving me one piece of advice, you know, telling me that the only thing that it's gonna help it is time. I remember that, and that's one thing I really do remember. And in a way, he was right. Burning daylight.
Yeah. I wonder what the ultimate goal of this trip is.
See that two knuckleheads can get
Two
along.
knuckleheads can get
with,
along,
you know,
so there's hope,
conflicting ideologies.
there's hope for America.
That's it.
Yeah. I think we're going to Philadelphia.
I think you're good. I think you're right.
Made it.
We did. Burnt.
It was hard to go to bed last night because I was just going through everything that I experienced. And what got me out of bed, I was really excited to see what was going to happen today.
We have to go to some cafe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When we checked out this morning, the concierge gave us an address, and we showed up at a restaurant called On Point.
We didn't know what was going on. Thought we were going to stop for some coffee.
Hey fellas, how you doing? My name's Tim.
Hi.
Come on inside and we'll talk about what we're going to do.
After you, sir.
What we'd like to do is offer you an opportunity to talk to 3 military veterans about their service, about transitioning, and about the challenges of re-entering civilian life.
Amazing.
Follow me this way. Sure. Mike and Ricky, I want to introduce you to Chris, Jen, and Charlie.
The 3 veterans that we met were completely different. They served in different branches. They had totally different experiences.
I was 21 from Massachusetts. They gave me this job as a loadmaster in the Navy, and 9 years later, I've flown all around the world and loved every minute of it. Now I'm a police officer in Philadelphia,
So I hadn't even started college yet, but I had just graduated high school. It's something I kind of always wanted to do. I graduated high school in 2002, so 9/11 was kind of still fresh in everybody's head, but I probably would have done it anyway, but an Army recruiter threw a big bonus at me and told me I could jump out of airplanes, so that's kind of what I did.
Cool. How about you, Jen?
I signed up for the Army National Guard. Thought it was going to be like the 1 week in a month, 2 weeks of the year kind of thing, but went to medic school and went straight over to Iraq. I was at Camp Bucca, a detainee camp in South Iraq. One day we did have a really big riot. We had to use non-lethal rounds. One of the guys in my unit, on his own, took out 3 of the 4 that died that day. I was a medic that was helping pull them from the front to where we were working on them. And that sounds all great and everything, but the truth behind that is I have a picture with that same guy that did that, with a smile on my face. Like a souvenir.
Yeah.
It wasn't until, probably a couple of years ago, whenever I actually met an Iraqi family for the first time in the States. It was some refugees. And it occurred to me that, those were people.
Yeah.
And I didn't see them as true, people at the time. If I just keep breathing, then, maybe tomorrow I'll know what I'm supposed to be doing again, so.
still fighting that fight.
Hey, 22 a day, I don't want to be part of that.
Since you guys came back, do you feel any differently about the country?
We wear a patch on our shoulder, we're fighting for something. And to see people just stomp on that flag, really irks me inside. And
I respectfully disagree a little bit. This is a country where we can do that. And we don't have to worry about our country or our government, killing us for doing that.
I've never really had an experience like that, to sit down and speak to 3 different veterans like that. It was It was pretty powerful stuff. We had a nice conversation. I was just blown away by their experiences. And I know it's terrible, but really.
Okay,
it's a pleasure.
folks. I think you guys know what this is.
Oh, yeah,
it's your
another
next clue to
Surprise,
your
surprise.
adventure. Who gets this?
This guy does.
This
That's
guy's- I'll
closer.
take
You
it.
got it,
Thank
Mike.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for coming today. We really appreciate it.
It was truly an honor to be here. Thanks,
It
Tim.
was. Thank you. So what'd you think, man? What'd you think of that meeting today? I mean, it's obvious that Jen, like, got some problems, you know? I mean, that she's struggling with. Man, oh, man.
There are organizations and people and advice and things that she can do to help improve her situation.
God willing, I hope she gets what she needs, for sure.
All right, Navigator,
That's it.
where are we headed?
Where are we headed? Well, let's see.
I'm going straight until you tell me to do otherwise.
All right. So we're getting on 76 East,
Okay.
Baltimore Avenue, South University, 34th Street, continue on, I-76 East to 295, and then to Trinity Place. Got a pretty good feeling I know where we're stopping.
Where do you think?
I would think that it's probably gonna be ground zero. Not gonna be an easy one. Not gonna be an easy one.
Wow, look at
Yeah,
this.
it's some picture, man, isn't it? It's the capital of the world.
Do you think you'll always live in New York?
I don't want to, you know. I'd like to be close to a beach, somewhere with not so much noise. That's for sure. I guess maybe one day when I leave, I'll miss it.
Look at the skyline.
Something else.
Pretty cool.
Yes, it is. Beautiful.
Hi, are you guys
Hi.
Ricky and Mike?
We are, yeah. Hi.
I'm Jordan.
Hi, Jordan. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I am with an organization called Tuesday's Children, and we were formed very soon after the tragic events of September 11th, and we work with the military as well, military families of the fallen. We very organically realized that there is this connection between those who decided, especially to serve in the military after September 11th, and felt inspired to do so because of what happened.
I just remember feeling so helpless, and I wanted to do something to protect my family, my loved ones, and my country, and that was a big part of the reason why I joined the military.
When 9/11 happened, I was asleep. But I was woken up by my cousin that told me that the towers were hit. And at that time, I was engaged to a girl that worked for Cantor Fitzgerald. Obviously, my life was altered, to say the least, after that. And you know, it's been a long journey to try to get better, well, I should say, you know, to deal with it. And I don't know, by the grace of God, I was on a road trip with this guy, you know, for a couple days.
Who are you?
The thing about it is just meeting a complete stranger and being able to, you know, open up as quickly as I think we have. It kind of gives me like a renewed faith in human beings. I don't think we necessarily had the same point of view politically, you know, so to speak, but he certainly said some things to me, and we've met some people that have changed my mind, you know, in the last couple days. So
It would just be so wonderful and impactful if more people were able to do this throughout our country.
I know this is close to the end of a very long journey for you, so I invite you to kind of take a walk. It's obviously a very sacred place, so thank you very much.
Thank you so
nice
much
meeting
for
you.
your
Great
time.
meeting
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Ricky, please take this car to the airport, catch your flight to California. Mike, please head home to Staten Island on the ferry.
Yeah, figures.
I think this is this it? Is this where we part ways? I had a hell of a time with you, man.
Yeah. Good to know you. I'll talk to you.
That's not a goodbye, man. It's a see you later. See you, man.
Take a picture. It might last you a little longer. In America, my only wish that our faith in God was a little stronger. In America,